Good morning. Welcome to Buckwheat Farms Magic Emporium and Ballroom. Glad to have you here with us today. Hope you've enjoyed the videos. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about setting intent and the power of setting intent. Yesterday, as I was finishing up my meditation, it just hit me to write down the things that I wanted to accomplish that day, and to put at the top of the list the most important thing I had in mind that day. Now, part of that is going through and whose thought is that, that process, because some of the things that you think are important are someone else's idea of important. So I let it kind of sift through, and the first thing that rolled up was rabbits. And so I wrote rabbits at the top of my list. Well, no sooner had I finished up my meditation, I go to Craigslist and I'm looking through, and there's an ad for rabbits for sale. Now, I'd been looking at rabbits, and I'll show you in a moment the two that I've got, the breeding pair that I've gotten. But the prices for them were, pretty hefty. As we're entering this time, you're going to find that prices for livestock are going to go up significantly. It's a good thing I've jumped in on raising pigs, of course, because now we hear the price of pork is going up. But with the price of chicken going up as well, now I've got a breeding pair, and this breeding pair will produce right now probably about 36 fryers in this year. But when I set my intent, I opened up, there's a Craigslist ad. I've been looking at some of the animals that were 50, 60 bucks a piece. They've got I got two rabbits yesterday for the price for $50, the price that I would have gotten for one. But not only that, my intent carried through in that I met another couple and a family who are pretty much on the same page as I am as far as growing everything that they need. They're pushing to producing everything on their property. One of my chickens dancing in my legs, that they consume. So it was just overwhelming, and I'm just standing here totally grateful and thankful that that my intent did follow through. Now I'll turn it around here and I'll show you my latest. This is Snowball. She is a Finnish giant. She's I think they're about 8 weeks old, they said. So I'm still looking for about another 4 months before they're breeding. And then the mate that she will have is this guy here. He is a New Zealand. His name is Stormy, and I'm gonna mate the two species. You can see he's 8 weeks. He's 8 weeks as well. He's a little bit smaller than she is. And the folks that I got the rabbits from recommended that I mix the breeds in order to get a better meat rabbit. New Zealand's are a pretty hefty meat, good quality meat rabbit, and of course the Finnish giants are a really large animal. The bloodline that she comes from has produced the does have produced an average of around 10 to 12 kits per litter. So that's why I'm saying about 3 litters per year, maybe 4. I'm looking at about 36 fryers per year, 36 fryers, which for our family, 36 fryers will probably yield us, gosh, that would just about supply our white meat for the year, pretty much, just for the 3 of us. But I will be adding probably, I'm adding another cage or 2, and I will add at least 1 more doe, maybe 2 more does, so that I can start doing meat rabbit shares like I'm doing with the pig shares. But that is the power of intent. So we'll see how it works out. Tomorrow I'll come back and let you know, because today at the top of my list was establishing my energy healing practice. It's something that I've been dragging my feet on, simply because of all the baggage that I carry forth with the stigma of woo, that kind of stuff. And so I'm going to release the stigma of woo and embrace who I am. I'm finding that the more I embrace who I am, the more powerful it is. And that's where this, again, when you're setting your intent, make sure it's your intent, and then just set it and release it. And that's all that I did. So we'll come back tomorrow and see if my intent has followed through. Namaste.